guys, how's it going? We are here at Pax East 2025. We are here at the Lootlock here with Nick. How's your PAX going so far?
It's going pretty well. It's been positive feedback from all the parents that have walked through, see the value that we're bringing to help them manage their kids' video game spend. So we've been getting some really good feedback and a lot of signups.
Yeah, just tell us a bit about how Lootlock works for those who are not familiar.
So with Lootlock, we are a spend control platform so that parents can manage the online video game spend of their kids. So what we do is we offer an alternative to give them the credit card. What we do is we generate behind the scenes digital reloadable prepaid cards that you use to set allowance and set budget to, so that you can give them the 16-digit identifier that we generate and secure your finances so they can never spend more than they actually have. Where we're going with it is a full financial education platform for kids with gamification.
Yeah, I feel like that's important because, like, with video games, like kids are gonna be spending a lot of money on them, especially like it was a new console or like a new game that just come out. Like, I feel like it's kind of important to kind of help them learn about proper spending and being able to save up on like what they want and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, right now financial literacy is at like an all-time low with some of the younger generations. So what we're trying to do at a young age, that age from like 6 to 12, is to like establish like 3 core tenets. Like, check your balance every day, tag the purchases that you're making for what you purchased, and only spend 80% of your allowance on a monthly basis. And if we can set those up as like muscle memory for the kids at an early age, by the time they turn 16 and get their first like starter credit card, they're going to be much better off going forward.
And when did you guys start doing this?
So we've been working on this. We're a small startup. We just launched this week. So PAX is our kind of unveiling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we've been working on this for about 9 months.
What sort of positive feedback have you guys gotten since you guys first launched so far?
Yeah, so every person I talk to has a horror story, either directly or indirectly, of somebody in their network that just went crazy on the V-Bucks or the roadblocks. They were like, where was this product 5 years ago? Where was this product 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Where like my kid was just going ham on the credit card, right? But the thing that the problem is only getting worse. So the thing that I don't think many people realize is the gaming industry has morphed as a whole on what their value proposition is, and 90% of all transactions are revenue for the right now is microtransactions.
Yeah.
So it shifted in the last 7 years from about 10% to about 90%, and they're getting more predatory. So like the value proposition for parents is only 10x what it was a few years ago on something that will prevent their kids from breaking the bank.
Yeah, because like you have a lot of live service games, and you also have other like Fortnite and then Minecraft.
And then you have the gacha games, right? Which are the ones that like entice you to keep on purchasing so you can continue playing.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. That doesn't really fall so much in the younger generation of gamers, but like there's a group of like 13 to like 22-year-olds who are spending on the gacha games for sure.
So how do you guys be able to like kind of control that with this platform?
Yeah, so what we have is like right now 3 separate levers. So one, we have an umbrella protection, which any of the cards that we generate on the platform, the digital cards, can only be used for gaming purchases. So we block everything that's non-gaming related, make sure your child's not getting into trouble in any other areas of the internet and purchasing anything else. The second one is you can set up a monthly or weekly budget, and that's the maximum amount of money that your child's allowed to spend across anything. And then the third one is you can set up an auto allowance. That's the automatic amount of money that you can give on a weekly or monthly basis, so they can actually use that as their spending power. But if you want them to start saving, you can actually set their budget lower than what their allowance is and force them to save 10 to 15% in what we call their vault, which is really a savings account. And they can save this for a bigger purchase or save for like a later use.
Yeah, I feel like I like that whole system where it's like you're kind of controlling how much your kids are spending on like each game and whatnot. So that's actually pretty cool.
And then the kids level up as their financial literacy gets let up. So every time they make a transaction, every time they log in, every time they tag their transaction, they get XP. XP increases their avatar's level, their energy or their spending power. They can hold more money, and then as they level up, they get more achievements. So like we're gamifying a little bit the financial education experience. We're making it a little bit like an RPG for the kids. So they have a character that progresses as they progress in their like literacy journey.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that because like you have these challenges that you set up, or what you call bounties.
Yes.
Yeah. If you could.
So bounties for us are our twist on chores. So a parent can come into the platform. They can set up 1 to 5 bounties, which is like mowing the grass, cleaning your room. Then they can set up like on what cadence they're allowed to do these bounties. Can you do it once a week? Can you do it once a month? Can you do it 5 times a week? And then when the kid actually marks a chore or a bounty as completed, the parent gets an SMS notification saying Tommy made his bed. They can verify and then they can respond yes to the SMS, and it will automatically fund Tommy's wallet with whatever dollar value the parent set towards that activity. So real world activity is now translating into real money that they can spend. So kind of getting them accustomed to like starting having a job.
Kind of build up that allowance.
Build up that allowance, learn to save that allowance, but like good behaviors in the world, in real world, kind of translate to your being able to do more of your hobby.
Yeah, that's actually good. Like trying to get them to do most of the work, around the house.
Yeah.
And then kind of give them the incentive.
Yeah. And when they enter the job market, right, at like 15 or 16, you get that first job, right? They're going to have good behavior. It's like the harder you work, the more you do, right? The more potential upside you'll have to spend on things that you enjoy doing. We also give their kid the like financial freedom to choose now how to spend their own money. So they have to decide like, okay, am I going to get this skin in Roblox? I'm going to get this skin in Minecraft. Like, what's the best bang for my buck? So they have to start kind of now thinking, how do they want to spend their cash and optimize it in the best way for them to get the most power-ups in a game, right?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see how the kids are going to react to kind of having the freedom to spend the budget. And yeah, only the data will tell.
Yeah. What game do you think actually has like more of that spending power, do you think?
So Roblox definitely has a lot of those like little developer games, definitely has the aspect where like you will get more power-ups the more you spend. So like you will be way ahead of your friends the more money that you put into it. So it's a little bit of a vicious, I would say, cycle.
Yeah.
It's a little predatory the way it's set up, and I think a lot of parents are moving away from it these days because it's so hard to control. It's almost like a gambling aspect of it.
How can they find you guys?
Yeah, so lootlock.com. We just launched this week, and we're looking for feedback from any parents on what we should build next. So yeah, reach out. Our email's on the website, and you can be up and running in under 2 minutes with an account to help control your kids' spending habits.
Well, you hear it here, guys. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for educating us on Lootlock, and I hope you guys get a chance to check it out on the website. We're going to have more videos here real soon at PAX East 2025, so we'll see you at the next video.